Good morning, student. In previous lecture, we have discussed about the incomplete dominance in Snapdragon and study example of multiple alleles in human blood. That is a best example of codominance. In this lecture, we will discuss about the dihybrid cross. Dihybrid cross means कि breeding experiments with two characters at the same time means at a same time we deal with two characters. Means in monohybrid cross we select one character. Here we will select two characters and cross them and identify what will be the results. In this experiment, the Mendel select two characters: the seed color and seed shape at the same time. So in pea plant, the seed color may be yellow and green. Yellow is dominant and green is recessive. For that, the traits are these. Seed shape also having two possibilities. One seed shape is round. It's denoted by capital Y and small y. Round and wrinkle. For round, capital R, and for wrinkle, dominant R. So here we having a composition of pure dominant round and yellow, the homozygous dominant. We know the Mendel cross, pure parents, homozygous dominant and homozygous recessive. So it is wrinkled green, that is homozygous recessive. So these are the parents, the parental generation. So the key points that by which we denoted it: because we are taking two characters at the same time, and this one is, if we going cross, first we make gametes. The gametes will be here, one from this one and this one during the gametogenesis. After the gametogenesis, we take cross into Punnett square. We found out result is because we are taking two characters, so directly we draw it into the is hybrid. So this will be the F1 generation. This is the hybrid. As the rule of Mendel, the F1 generation is hybrid. So in the F1 generation, that is the hybrid, Now we go make gametes of the F1 generation into self pollination. The gametes are here. So this will be the one parent gamete, and this will be the another, same as it is. And if we going to cross according to the Punnett square, this is the Punnett square during the cross pollination. We cross from first to, this is the male gamete, female and male gametes. These are the gametes, and these are also the gametes. If we going to cross them, the result will be all are dominant. It means they are round yellow. Next case, this one. In this case, this one and this one is hybrid. So in first we found that all are dominant. This is also round yellow because the R is capital for round shape and Y capital for the yellow color. Also here same, and this is also same. So these all of four are dominant. They are yellow green, sorry, they are round and yellow. If you draw a second term going to cross this one, in this, these are also round and yellow. Here it wrinkle and yellow. It is also round and yellow. It's also wrinkle and yellow. The third case, in the third row of gametes, we are going to cross. It is R capital N and the last one is, in this is the dominant round yellow, this is also round yellow, and this is round green because the only one set of gene is dominant. One set of gene is dominant, and in next case R is capital, so round and green. In last case, going to cross, it is so also this is the pure recessive. This is also the pure recessive. So they are wrinkle green, wrinkle green. So this is the result of F2 generation. If we go into the phenotypic ratio, according to it, first we identify the round yellow, then round green, then wrinkle green, so wrinkle yellow, and then wrinkle green. So we observe from this table, this one is round yellow, this one, and this one. So 4, this one 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So the yellow and round are 9 phenotypic. Round and green, in which the genes are recessive in the color and the shape are dominant. So this is our round and green. This one, this one, this one, and only 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we identify wrinkle and yellow. Wrinkle means the gene that is denoted by R is recessive, and the dominant is yellowish color is dominant. So that is 1, 2, 1 and 2 and so 2 are these, and sorry, the wrinkle yellow are first, second and third one, and the remaining one is wrinkle green. Only one is recessive. So ratio is 9:3:1. So by these experiments we have find out that into dihybrid cross the phenotypic ratio is come to the 9:3:1, because there is a major difference between monohybrid and dihybrid. There are 3:1 ratio, and here is to 9:3, 3:3 and 1. So what will be the results of the dihybrid cross? When Mendel takes two characters at the same time, what will be the result? In this we have seen that if we are taking two traits at each time, there is no intermixing and dependency of the characters on another character, कि एक कैरेक्टर है वो दूसरे कैरेक्टर के साथ ब्लेंड नहीं होता है और ना ही उसके ऊपर कोई इफेक्ट होगा. In this both are dominant. In this case one is recessive and one is dominant. So in this example we can see that there is no effect of one dominant is on another recessive. So the result, the conclusion is that law of independent assortment by the experiment of dihybrid cross. Mendel proposed the law of independent assortment, means when we are taking two characters each time, both are independent to be express their characters. They do not depend to each other. So this is all about the dihybrid cross. In next lecture we will discuss about the some theories of inheritance. These are the Mendel experiments and the result of Mendelism. In next lecture we will discuss about the chromosomal theory of inheritance, how the chromosomes are responsible for the inheritance.